All right, that is 1 large can of my tuna, 1 large can of my cream of mushroom soup. I'm then gonna come out with my frozen green peas and add that right on into my very large baking dish. I'm making this for a crowd today, so we definitely need a bunch of ingredients, large quantities of it. I'm gonna do some black pepper. I'm not gonna add any salt because that soup should have enough salt already in it, but just a little bit of black pepper to help season this right on up. And let's just go ahead and give this all a nice mix together. This is such a classic kind of dinner idea. But like I said, I'm making this for a large group and a large gathering. So you can definitely do a smaller size of this if you're just doing it at home. But you need enough to feed like a family reunion. So we're just gonna go ahead and get all this nice and mixed up in here. Super easy and delicious. I love that tuna. It's such a great source of protein. All right, once that's pretty well mixed together, I'm gonna add my 2 pounds of cooked macaroni noodles. And I did put some oil in here, but looks like they're still kind of stuck together. So I'm just gonna use my hands and try to get all that pasta just right on in here. Beautiful. If you need a little bit more moisture, you can always add a little bit of chicken broth here. You could do a vegetable broth or something else, but I've got chicken. Chicken and tuna, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Who knows? Just gonna go ahead and get this beautifully mixed together before moving on to my next step, which is also my favorite part, so. All right, once you have that all nice and well combined together, we're just gonna kind of smooth this right on down, make a pretty even surface. Or like I said, my favorite part coming up next, we're bringing out my tater tots. This is a giant 5-pound bag. Do we need this many? I don't know, we're gonna find out. I haven't made one this big in a really long time. So usually 1 bag will work for just like your typical dinner sort of idea. We're just gonna go ahead and get these tater tots nice and lined right on top. You could also do like a cracker here, a breadcrumb. You could crush up some like Lay's chips. You could do some French onion. French onion, you know, those crispy onions? Is that what they're called? Fried onions? You know those. I think just a couple more in some random places here. You can also make this look super pretty by like placing them all in order. I don't have time for that, or the patience, let's be real. All right, think that looks good? Yeah. So we're gonna, we're gonna support this from the bottom, and head to the oven, 350, probably for about like an hour. All right, this is out from the oven. Whew. It's a workout, I'll be honest. I don't know how many pounds this is, but it should be enough to feed a whole family. But of course, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna sneak some out of the center part because we should be able to cover it back up and pretend like it never happened. Oh, look at that. All those noodles, tuna, peas, and of course, our delicious tater tots right on top. Yum, I cannot wait to give this a try. All right, give me a little bit of everything. There we go. All right, cheers everyone. It's a classic. How could you go wrong? Definitely give this a try.